So I've been in the consulting industry for about 13 years, on and off. In late 2000s, I joined Accenture and worked in their CRM practice, doing implementations at global companies of Salesforce. At the time, Salesforce was still a pretty new company, and global implementations were just kind of becoming a thing. And a lot of the ways Salesforce sold in the beginning was around selling to the business, saying you don't need IT, you can implement this cloud solution, import your data, and run your CRM. So in very early days, it was just CRM for sales. It, of course, has evolved to many, many different clouds now: data cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud, etc. And so as I embarked on this journey as being a consultant, I've learned a couple of things along the way. All this gray hair has taught me something, or lack of hair. And the reality is that technology is never about the technology. It is about your business. It's about how your business runs and the objectives and goals you're trying to achieve as a business. Technology is just the enabler to help you get there quicker and more efficiently. But in order to do that, you have to understand your business, and you have to understand what your business process is, how things are connected in your business. Because basically, what you're doing is taking what people do today and putting them in the computer. Well, the computer right now can't tell you that that's the right decision or the wrong decision. Now, AI is making large advancements, and there are a lot of people talking about just feeding all the data and let the AI eventually make decisions. And absolutely, that is the road that AI is on, but it's still not there. So you still have to feed this information into the system. You have to design the system around your business. And in order to do that, you have to understand your business. You have to write it down. You have to ask questions. So as a consultant, we'd do a discovery and we'd ask you a bunch of questions about your business. Inevitably, when the system gets to UAT, which is the part where the system is tested by the business, well, this isn't what I thought, and this isn't what I thought. It's because sitting in a room and telling me what you do is very different than sitting down and writing it down, mapping it out, because you're always going to have those fringe use cases. You're always going to have situations where the business doesn't quite align with what you thought. So when you're coming down to technology implementations, think about a couple of things. One is, what's the business process that you currently have, and where do you want to take it? What business problem are you solving? So technology can solve a lot of problems, but if you don't know what the problem is you're solving, then you can't really solve the problem, because we can't diagnose and understand the problem. Pick the technology that works for you, that's going to grow with you. Remember that technology implementation is not about just standing the software up. The most valuable part of technology is adoption. So having your end users adopt it, having a change management program that supports them, not only once it launches, but ongoing, is critical. So when you're thinking about this, there's a lot to consider. Don't let it overwhelm you, because what most people suffer from is tech overwhelm, because they buy a system and it doesn't work. And it's because they probably are solving one part of the problem, not the entire problem. So we love to solve these problems. So please reach out and let us know, and we'd love to talk to you about it.